If you were living in overflow in your life right now, at this very moment, if you closed your eyes and you opened your eyes and you were in overflow, what would that look like? Beautiful ones, how you doing? Good. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Fran. I am the owner of Angels with Fran and the Intentional Living Academy. This is a space where faith meets flow, and we get intentional about living richly in every area of our life. Welcome. If you're new, make sure that you like and subscribe, hit the bell so that you don't miss any updates on the channel. Have you ever been in a space where you're manifesting and things are happening and you're manifesting money here, money there, money there, money there, then you get a big amount of money, then no money happens? Or you are manifesting job opportunities and all kind of things, and then all of a sudden it just kind of stops, right? So that happens when you're not manifesting in alignment with overflow, right? When we don't manifest from a place of overflow, meaning unlimited substance, where our mind is connected to overflowing abundance, it seems to be hit and miss, which can be really frustrating because most of us are manifesting so that we can live from a place of overflow, where we have more than enough, where we don't have to check our bank account to pay our bills, where all the bills are already paid and you have them on auto pay, so you know every month your bills are paid. That's living in a place of overflow. That is manifesting unlimited abundance. And we simply manifest that kind of abundance by being in a space of understanding that it exists, right? If you don't realize that overflow exists, or if that it's possible for you, it's going to be a little harder for you to see that in your life because you don't believe that it exists. You believe that you can manifest this thing or that thing. I can manifest something here, but I cannot manifest here. Believe me, it's a very frequent problem. I have clients who will manifest $1 million contract, and then for the next 6 months, there's nothing. And that is because they're not constantly in the flow of overflow. They're not aligned with overflow. They're kind of hitting and missing. So what I want to share with you today is how to manifest overflow, create overflow in just 7 days. Just 7 days. All right, so you might want to get out your pencil and paper, get your journal out, because I'm going to give you a little homework, right? All right, so every day you're going to have a different exercise that you have to do. And at the end of the 7 days, I guarantee you that you will have mindset shifts and you will be attracting levels of abundance that you did not even know exist, right? Okay, so day one, this is what we're going to do. We're going to set the container for abundance. When I say set the container, this is what I mean. We're going to get intentional about the type of overflow that we desire to see in our lives. So if you desire to have an extra $8,000 a month, an extra $10,000 a month, an extra $30,000 a month, you want to make an extra bonus on your job every single month, you want a new career opportunity altogether, multiple opportunities so that you can take your choice, whatever it is that you desire, you're going to get intentional about that and you're going to write it down. You're going to write it down and you're going to be specific as you're writing it down, right? Because when you give specific instructions to the universe and then you say, this or something better, let me tell you what happens. Because you are clear, you have clarity about the thing that you want, right? You have clarity about that thing. So therefore, all of the beings that are helping you, your whole entire heavenly staff that's helping you is saying, all right, so she knows what she wants. Then when you do have that clarity and you begin to speak it, it begins to signal every single thing in the universe that is working on your behalf to bring that thing to you. So not only are you going to write it down and be specific about it, you're going to write it down and you're going to say this or something better. And then 3 times a day, in day one, you're going to repeat that thing. So for me, if I was doing divine overflow, I would say I am so available and open and thankful for divine overflow in every area of my life. If it was a specific amount of money, I would say I am so available and so open and so thankful for this extra $30,000 this month. Now, let me tell you something about asking for specific amounts of money. If you're going to ask specifically for an amount of money, you need to be specific about if you want that money all at once or if you want that money throughout the month, right? I don't really do dates when I'm asking for financial overflow. I'll say I desire to have an extra $30,000 a month every single month indefinitely. I don't care if it comes every day, if it comes once a day, but I consistently desire to see the flow of abundance in my life that increases me to $30,000 a month. Now you can do it and word it however you want, but that's just an example. So that's what you're going to do on day 1. Day 2, you are going to clear clutter. You're going to clear clutter, energetic clutter and physical clutter. So when we start to clear clutter, you guys know we're going to start with the mindset. So what we're going to do is we're going to think about, I would write down personally all the negative things that I think about living in overflow. Like, there's not that kind of money for me. I'm not, because you got to get those things out because those are subconscious blocks. If you think it, you need to write it down. Right? Because if you think it and you write it down and you look at it, sometimes you think, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, why would I think that I'm not supposed to have money? Why come I'm not supposed to have money? Right? Sometimes you got to go a little bit deeper than that. But we only got 7 days this time, y'all. So you need to write down, right, whatever energetic blocks are in there. And then you're going to remove 5 things from your house. I know. Everybody's like, oh my goodness. Oh no. Let me tell you how easy it is to remove 5 things from your house. Look around your space and look at the things that you're not using. Even if it's 5 pieces of clothes that you're not wearing. If it's a vase that you've had for a year that you haven't even dusted because you don't even realize it's still sitting in the corner. Even if it's cookware, dishes that are cracked, whatever the case may be. You gotta get rid of them. We're gonna get those out of the house to make space for overflow, right? If your house is so cluttered that you're kicking through, if your mind is so cluttered that nothing can get in there good, how do you expect the universe to deliver anything? So that's day 2, and not only are we gonna do that, you guys know where I'm gonna go, right? We're gonna clean those wallets and we're gonna clean those purses. Credit cards that are up to the limit, get them out. Old receipts, get them out. If you don't have any money or cash in your wallet, go get some cash. Even if you got to take some coins and get them changed into bills, I don't care how you do it. Get some money in your wallet. Put some cinnamon in your wallet. You guys know cinnamon attracts money, right? Everybody knows cinnamon attracts money. I have some celebrity clients who put cinnamon in their coffee and cinnamon in their wallet. I have one that even carries a cinnamon bag and some crystals in her pocket. And you just would not even think she did it, but she does it. Add a little woo-woo to your ritual, right? Clear it out, clean your wallet out, hold your wallet, bless your wallet. Let the universe know that you are available and aligned and ready for the overflow, right? Overflow can't come in a place where it's already packed with stuff that you ain't even use it. So you want to make sure, right, that you're clearing out energetic and physical clutter. Day 3, we're going to activate gratitude amplification. So what we're going to do on day 3 is we're going to write down 10 things that we're thankful for. It could be something as big as the house you live in to something as small as the ink pen you're writing with or the journal you're using. It doesn't matter. Just 10 things. And throughout the day, you're going to look at your list and you're going to say, I am so thankful and grateful for this pen. I'm so thankful and grateful for that journal. I am so thankful and grateful for this practice. I am so thankful and grateful for my car. Let me explain to you how gratitude changes the energetic vibration of any space. We went to a restaurant recently and our waiter was very lax. Very lax. We were waiting for water, we were waiting for bread, we were waiting for appetizers, we were waiting for everything, right? And I was kind of a little like, okay, so what's happening here? Like, why is everything so slow? Like, why is it taking him forever, right? So then what I did was I was like, you know what? I'm thankful for this experience. So every time he came to the table, I said, thank you. He filled up our water glasses. I said, thank you. When he brought the bread, I said, thank you. When he brought appetizers, I said, thank you. From that point of me just changing the vibration to being thankful, we never went without water. Our glasses were never empty. Our table was never without bread. I think he was more attentive to us than he was anybody in the restaurant, because I took that frequency that was a little bit lower vibrational and I increased it and multiplied it with gratitude. Gratitude signals the universe. It signals the subconscious that I am so thankful and grateful for these opportunities. I would like more of this, please. So can you bring me more of this, more of these type of experiences in Overflow? Can you bring me more of this type of friendship in Overflow? Can you bring me more of this type of love in Overflow? Can you bring me more of this type of money in Overflow? And I'm telling you, you will be amazed at how it will change what you're experiencing. So that's what you're going to do for day 3. So this is what you're going to do for day 4. Day 4 is all about visualization. So day 4, for 7 minutes, you are going to get into the space of what your life looks like, feels like, tastes like, is living in Overflow. So if you were living in Overflow in your life right now, at this very moment, if you closed your eyes and you opened your eyes and you were in Overflow, what would that look like? Would every bill be paid? Would you still be in this house? Would you be dressing the way that you were? Would you be having the job that you had? What would life look like if you were in complete Overflow and in the place that you truly want to be in? 7 minutes. You're just going to take 7 minutes and you're going to imagine that. Now, of course, if you have more time, you can stay in that space a lot longer. And you might want to, because it's going to feel so good. But what you're going to notice is when you come out of that space, if you really use all of your senses to get there, you're going to feel different, because you're going to be embodying what it feels like to actually be doing, having, being everything that you desire with more than enough. With more than enough. You're going to be okay with the fact that it's okay for you to have more than enough. Right? Just 7 minutes a day. Just 7 minutes. All right, day 5. Day 5, you're going to give from a full cup. Time, talent are your treasure. It could be you simply saying to someone, gosh, you look great today. You look fabulous today. Or hold the door for somebody. Or pay it forward and buy somebody's coffee behind you. Let me tell you why you're doing this. Because what it does is it signals the universe that you're already living in Overflow. You're already living from a place of being unlimited. Because you're not worried about what you're giving away. You're not worried about the fact that you're tithing a little bit extra, or sowing a seed a little bit extra, or paying for the person's coffee or meal behind you, or even paying for the person's groceries in front of you. You living in a space of everything that I need is provided. Everything that I desire is provided. I am living in Overflow. So why not help someone else? Because I have more than enough. And I'm telling you, this really works. I used to pay for people's Starbucks all the time. I don't go to Starbucks as much anymore because I make my coffee at home. However, when I do go to Starbucks still, I still pay for people's coffee behind me. I pay for people's groceries. I have paid for people's daycare, all kind of things, because I know that I am an unlimited being and I live in a place of overflow, so I'm not really concerned about it. I know that whatever I desire shows up. I'm living in a place where everything that I desire is already provided. I know that I'm already living in a place of overflow, so I'm not concerned about helping someone else. As a matter of fact, I enjoy doing it. Once you start to have that energy and that rhythm and it becomes like second nature for you, you'll notice that you'll always have enough to help somebody else. Day 6, you're going to align your energy with money, which is one of my favorite things to do. I do this all the time. I track every dime, every dollar, every cent that is given to me, gifted to me, that comes in. I write it down. I celebrate it. I don't care if it's $1.60, 60 cents, $5. If I happen to get a scratch out that day because I'm feeling a little lucky and I win $10, I'm celebrating in the store like it's 10 million, right? Track it, write it down, and give thanks for it. Be so happy and so excited that you have it. Be so excited that, oh my gosh, they just gave me $5. I just got $5. Or, oh, I just won $5. Or even, I got $5 off of this and I didn't even know it was on sale. That's how you signal more overflow. Overflow loves acknowledgement. It loves the fact that you're saying, yes, oh my gosh, thank you for this. I had a client that was playing the HGTV sweepstakes. Y'all all know about that, right? She was playing this and she was like, you know what? I am going to win some big money on here. I am ready and aligned with the overflow winning big money. Everybody does the HGTV sweepstakes. Like, lots of people do that. You win $5,000, $1,000, whatever the case may be. And she just kept saying, watch me, I'm gonna win big money on this, watch. So she'll win things like $5 here, $10 sweepstake here, she'd win $2 here. Every time she did, she would be so happy. She would email me and say, oh my gosh, Fran, guess what? And I'd be thinking, oh my gosh, what is it? And it would be $2. $5, $7. Recently, she won the $5,000 sweepstakes. She says, oh, this is just the beginning, honey. There's more coming. When you are thankful for the little things, it lets the universe know that I'm grateful for everything. So even if you're starting me here, I'm anticipating, expecting, and aligned with this. So if I'm dancing because you gave me $5, can you imagine what I'm gonna be doing when you give me $5 million? I am so excited. And when you rejoice in what you're given, right? It sends that signal out that I am just thankful and I'm grateful and I am aligned with this overflow energy because I know more is coming. So day 7, what you're gonna do is create an anchor overflow frequency. So let me tell you what that is. It could be a song that you play in the morning. It could be a scent that you wear that makes you feel luxurious. It could be an affirmation or a decree that you say every day for the next 21 days. Now let me tell you why you're going to do this. Because you've done all the work for all the 7 days. For the next 21 days, you're going to just take that one thing. So for me, I used to play a song in the morning, right? And I would just walk through my house and I would sing the song. And it would make me feel so powerful, like supernaturally powerful, in a place of everything is already worked out for me. I am living in such abundance, you can't tell me nothing. So this thing is going to be your frequency trigger that says, I am here. I'm already here. Don't you see me? Even if it's just an affirmation that you put on your mirror for the next 21 days and you say it every day. Or you have a perfume that's a little bit more expensive than the rest of the perfume and you spray that on and you think to yourself, I am living in such overflow. I'm a millionaire. Money just finds me constantly. Anything that triggers that consciousness of overflow, I want you to do that for 21 days. So start your morning off with the anchor of overflow frequency, right? Some people listen to subliminals, some people listen to affirmations. Whatever you need to do on that 7th day, you're going to do that for the rest of the 21 days. after the 21 days, even before the 21 days, I can tell you that some amazing things are going to start happening in your life. And you are going to want to continue to repeat these processes. Listen, if you are really, truly ready to live in overflow, I've just given you the way to do it. The rest is up to you. All right, y'all. In divine alignment. Bye for now.